Now, this will be amazing if it ended up happening. It's looking like Netflix will join the race to purchase Warner Brothers. Last week I announced that Paramount Studios were already trying to bid to get Warner Brothers under the same roof as them. Netflix could be a big, big, big candidate to take over Warner Brothers. If this happens, this will be um, a decent deal to an extent, even though I hate Netflix as a company. But there is an advantage if they end up getting Warner Brothers. It's not a definite set in stone, and this is a new report that has surfaced, and this is from Variety. They are saying that there's a chance that Zack Snyder's Justice League can be revived. And that will only happen if Netflix purchase Warner Brothers. They will end up being able to bring back my man Henry Cavill as Superman again. They will bring back Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. They will bring back Ben Affleck as Batman. They will bring back some popular stars in the previous Justice League. I don't know whether they will bring back the controversial Flash guy. I don't think they will, but they might consider recasting that role. But regardless of the situation, this is the report that's popping out. Prior to the news, Skydance Paramount bid was the main news report on Talk of the Town across legacy media outlets. They were the ones reporting that. Now you have this analyst Stephen Calhall he names Netflix as the most compelling buyer, ranking it ahead of Amazon, Apple, Comcast, Sony, and Paramount Skydance. He says this, indeed, prior to the news of Paramount Skydance prepping a bid for Warner Brother Discovery, which was first reported by the Wall Street Journal, Wallace Fargo media analyst Stephen Calhall issued a note that pegged the future standalone Warner Brothers as an attractive deal for Netflix. And he says that the most compelling buyer is Netflix. And the other potential suitors include Amazon, Apple, Comcast, Sony, and Paramount Skydance. That is basically what he has said. This is very interesting. Netflix, I think they have the funds to purchase an entity like Warner Brothers. The only major issue I have with Netflix is that they are a company run by the woke elites. So I do not know whether they will ruin Warner Brothers, even though Warner Brothers have issues behind the scenes. They are not a woke studio whereby they're only pushing propaganda in everything they release. That's why currently now they're the most successful studio this year with so many releases that have made so much money for the studio. I don't know whether it's possible for Netflix to revive the Zack Snyder DCEU era. If that ends up happening, I think it will be fantastic for everyone involved, even us, the fans who want this franchise back. It was more successful than whatever James Gunn is doing currently with the DCU. They can still keep James Gunn, but I understand that they cannot have two Batmans, two Supermans, two Wonder Womans, whatever. I understand that, but they should give Zack Snyder the opportunity to complete his trilogy, at least complete the Justice League, whereby he makes a sequel. And even if it's a standalone, let it just be a standalone. Bring back the old cast, make some money off that. And if it's successful, which I suspect it will be, they can maybe make another Justice League film with the same cast. They can still keep James Gunn to carry on the current DCU, but they can make the Zack Snyder DCU, the Elseworld DCU. I understand it will be difficult to explain to people what's the difference, especially if people fall in love with Zack Snyder's version of Justice League and Superman and everything over, and you start having so much debate going on. But I would love for Zack Snyder to come back and make a follow-up, bring back Henry Cavill, bring back Gal Gadot, bring back Ben Affleck, recast the Flash, and that is it. Share your thoughts down below, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do like our content. I'll see you guys very much next time.